When I was 9 years old, my parents got divorced. It was brutal and really messy. My mom was really angry and hurt, and she decided to make me believe some really terrible things about my dad so that I would turn against him, and it worked. She made me believe that my dad had abandoned us, that he didn't care about me, didn't love me, and for the next 20 years, I rejected him. At 28 years old, with 2 daughters of my own, I finally learned the truth about it all. Started putting pieces of my life together. I reached out to my dad and began to understand, finally, what had happened to me. My dad was forced out of the house when I was 9 years old, upon my mom filing a bogus restraining order. It was unjust, unfair, and the involvement of the police further solidified in my little 9-year-old brain that my dad was a bad guy. But before he left, he did write me a message. That's why it's more than just a letter to me. It's my dad's last attempt at getting through to his little girl in the midst of a war zone. Why did I keep this letter all of these years, tucked away safe in the back of my sock drawer? I never understood why I kept it if my dad didn't mean anything to me. Did part of me want to believe that everything he said in the letter is true? It's more than a letter. It's proof that my dad loves me, cares about me, that he always loved me and always cared about me. But now this letter is 22 years old and it's been folded and unfolded thousands of times. And I definitely want to hang on to this forever, so I decided to frame it. Anyway, here's what the letter says. It means everything to me. Madison, I want to tell you how much I love you and how much I'm proud of you. I'm sorry we're going through this very hard time. Mom and I are not getting along at all, obviously, but that doesn't mean that you and I can't still love each other. You are my special only daughter, and I'll always try to be the best dad that I can be for you. Parental alienation is a terrible thing to do to a parent and to a child. I beg of you, if you see somebody doing this in society, if you see somebody doing this in your family, stand up to injustice. I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been able to reconnect with my dad and rebuild our relationship quite easily. Compared to a lot of people, sometimes their parents die before they have the chance to reconnect. Please share this video with somebody who would appreciate it. And don't be afraid to stand up to injustice.